guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. My name is Stephanie. I am a 7th and 8th grade special ed ELA teacher in Georgia. I have been MIA from my channel. The first half of the school year was just crazy, and that's literally the only word that I can think to describe it. In-person teaching during a pandemic in a middle school. I don't know how I got through it, but I did. It was not easy, and it was very frustrating at times, not knowing what's going on and trying to be safe, not just for me, but for my students and my coworkers. Before we get into any more of this video, go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on any more videos. I promise I'm gonna try and do better with filming, so go ahead and subscribe so you don't miss when I do. So let's just first talk about wrapping up the first half of the school year. So we ended school in person. It wasn't anything crazy or anything, but they did tell us that the week that we were supposed to start school, the kids will be virtual, which was January 4th through the 8th. So we knew that coming into the new year, and then during that week we got word that we were also going to be virtual this week. So I was like, okay. The first week we were able to stay home and work virtually. This week, for whatever reason, they told us we had to be in the building even though we're virtual. A couple days ago, Wednesday, we found out that we're going to be virtual again for next week, but we still have to come into the building even though COVID cases are at an all-time high. It's not as bad because there's no kids, but I live 40 minutes from my school, and I just kind of feel like I'm wasting gas. Like, when the kids are here, like, I don't mind. Like, I'm here for the kids, always, first and foremost. But I can also be here for the kids at home and saving $40 minutes one way. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, I don't understand. But at this point, I just work here. like I love teaching, but I don't know anymore, but it's okay. So for virtual teaching, my 7th graders have office hours, so we gave them packets, or we put the work on, and we put the work online, and they only come to the office hours if they need help. All of the work is review that we did the first half of the school year, so that's fine. I have had a few kids come in, but for the most part, I really haven't seen my kids since December 18th of last year. My 8th graders, on the other hand, 8th grade is operating under the same schedule as if we were in person, so we have classes at the normal times. So my 2 8th grade classes are at 1 and 2, so I go onto Zoom and we conduct classes normal. It's still not that many kids, but it's still good to interact with them, just to check in, so I guess that's okay. But for the most part during the day this week, I've just been working on IEPs. We have 8th grade transition meetings coming up in 2 weeks, so I've been planning for that. I'm actually working on an IEP right now for one of my 8th graders that I just had his IEP 2 days ago, I think. Yeah, on Wednesday I had his IEP, so I'm trying to finalize it and get it out of the building. 8th grade transition meetings, never done 8th grade transition meetings. This is my first year having 8th grade on my caseload and teaching 8th grade, so I'm like, I guess I'm not nervous, but like unsure of the process, and we haven't really, in my opinion, been properly trained. So don't really know how it's gonna go, but we're gonna see. Yeah, so not much is going on here at my school. My coworkers are awesome as always. I have a great team, regular ed and special ed, so that's a blessing. Yeah, but I just wanted to get on here and give you guys an update. I was gonna like film myself teaching, and I've like been waiting all week to do this, but I've only had like one kid come into my 8th grade class, and he literally does the work. Like, I posted on Canvas, and then when we come to class, he's already done with the work and it's correct. So it's like by the time we get to class, like I don't have to teach it to him or like review it because he knows it already. So it's like really short classes. Like, we are in there for like 20 minutes, and yeah, so it's a little, I mean, it's great. Like, you know, I'm confident that he's gonna be fine, but then I'm just kind of sitting there for 30 minutes because I have to be on Zoom for the entire time. But I told him that he can go because he's done what I've needed him to do. So yeah, my 8th graders are pretty, well, for my resource class. My co-taught class is different. My co-teacher usually just runs the online part, so you know, that's fine. But yeah, I just took down some of my winter decorations that some of the kids did. We did figure of speech string lights, and I took those down. But that's really all I have for right now. Good morning, guys. It is Tuesday, January 19th, 2021, and I am back at work. We had yesterday off for MLK Day, and I thoroughly enjoyed not doing anything. So there's that. I did vlog on Friday, and I'm really just gonna combine Friday with this week, because it's the only day of last week that I vlogged, and I didn't want to just do one day because Friday we did absolutely nothing. So, but yeah, today it's 8:40. I have to log in for our office hours at 9. Other than that, I have to do start on my 8th grade transition IEPs. There are gonna be amendments, but I have to start on those 2 for my 2 8th graders on my caseload. I'm gonna check back in with you guys after my office hours and get you guys up. Yeah, so make sure you mention that, because overall it was really an inexpensive project because he reused a lot of the things that he already had. You know, in Kenya, in Africa, in those 3rd world countries, that's what a lot of people have to do. They have to reuse what they already have because supplies aren't, you know, in abundance like they are here in America. Amazon's not just gonna drop a box off in the middle of Kenya, depending on where they are, you know, so they have to be really resourceful and creative. So in paragraph 10, this is, there have been a lot of efforts to try to protect the lions. It's a crisis and everyone is looking for a solution. One idea was land leases. Another was lion-proof fences. And that's it for this story. You did an excellent job as always. And tomorrow we're just gonna do what page is this? 44. It's just 3 multiple choice questions about the skill of media, but we have to do it together because it involves a video. Don't worry about it until class tomorrow. We'll watch the video together and answer the questions together. Okay, well, that's it for me. You too. Bye. He is so sweet, guys. Like, I absolutely love having him in my class. I had him last year too. Great kid. Great kid. But yeah, he's probably gonna be my only kid that shows up today, and it's 2:23. The story was literally 2 pages, not even 2 pages, because there's a big old picture in the middle of one of the pages. So I'm pretty much done with as far as teaching is concerned for today. So I'm probably just gonna end the video here because at 4 o'clock I'm going to leave and go home. So yeah, this whole thing that we've been doing, like the office hours for my 7th grade class and then actual class for my 8th graders, let me move the camera, it's like really weird because it's, I don't know, I just feel like we're just here, and like my 7th graders don't come anymore. Like that first week of the office hours, like they were coming, but that was just mostly because they were confused and they didn't understand, you know, the schedule or whatever, and so they were popping in to ask. But now that they know what it is, like, who is Miss Watson to them? That's it. They don't come anymore, and I'm kind of like bored. Like, thank God that I have an awesome team that I work with, because if not, I would just be bored. I would be bored. Because really, now that I have all this time doing an IEP, I can knock it out. Like, I'm done. I don't have another IEP, like a true IEP, like a annual review, until I think the 2nd of February. Like all of next week is just transition meetings. And I'm not even really running the meeting. I'm just coming because it's, you know, it's transitioning my 8th graders to 9th grade, and the high school representative is gonna be there. And it's really not, it's an amendment, so it's not gonna be long. We're just picking, like, really we're focusing on math, from what I understand, is the big deciding factor. So after that, like, that's it. So really the only thing left I have to do is send this IEP from last week off, and that's it. I mean, I guess I can get a jump start on my IEPs for next month. Yeah, don't go anywhere. Good morning, guys. It is Wednesday, January 20th, and I am in my classroom. I'm actually eating breakfast. Well, I have to finish eating breakfast, but I am logged in. It's only 8:30, so I have like 30 more minutes until I have to log into my office hours on Zoom. No one's probably gonna show up, but I am available, and yeah, it's probably just gonna be a really chill day. I do plan on going up to our vault to put some files away and some for my students, like the final IEPs. I have to put those in the student files. Yeah, that's really the only big thing that I have planned for today. Side note, I made some bomb chili last night. I am doing HelloFresh. Is actually probably the last week I'm gonna do. I've done it for the past 3 weeks. And I got my last box yesterday. I went and picked it up. But the chili I made last night was amazing. I brought it for lunch today. HelloFresh is expensive, but I only did it because there was a coupon. I am happy that I did do it because it was worth it. But my favorite meal so far has been the chili. Definitely. Yeah, so if you haven't, go check them out. This video is not sponsored. I just wanted to share because I think it was so good last night. Like, seriously, it was delicious. Life-changing. I was very happy last night, and I am just really excited for lunch. So just thought I'd share. I will check back in with you guys after my office hours. Good morning, guys. It is Thursday, and yesterday what happened was we got a new president, and that was all I was concerned and I watched the entire inauguration and just completely forgot about vlogging, but really there was nothing to vlog because I was just watching the inauguration, and I'm super sorry, but I was just really excited. I did remember to teach about 2 o'clock class. I was like 5 minutes late, but it's okay. But that was Wednesday. So anyway, today's Thursday. I just got in. I'm gonna eat my breakfast. I brought the same thing, an English muffin, and I brought half avocado, and I fried an egg. Forgot my everything bagel seasoning, but it's okay. It's probably still gonna be fine. So I'm gonna eat that and then get my desk and everything set up, and yeah,